I'm ready.
Will you stop worrying, Monica? I know it's there.
How do you know unless you check?
Because Stella would never forget the wine. She knows it means her job.
Are you two leaving so soon?
Yes. Alan likes to get a head start.
Yeah, I like to get there early so I find a nice place in the shade.
I suppose I should offer a ride to Edward and Lila then.
Oh, no, don't bother. They're upstairs with Alan Jr. He's got a little bit of a cold.
I guess I'll see you there.
Right.
Oh, don't. Bye.
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 Hi.
Relay, thanks for coming over so quickly.
You almost missed me. I gotta meet somebody at the picnic. Aren't you going?
No, I think it's too risky.
What are you talking about?
This. I found it under the door.
So?
It seems like some kind of warning.
Well, what's it got to do with me?
Well, I think I should install a security system here. All the doors and windows, all the entrances to the house.
Well, why don't you call a security company?
Well, I thought maybe you could tell me what exactly it would involve. I mean, are they going to have to break down the walls and tear up the rugs and everything?
Well, I'm sure they're going to have to do a little bit of that, but anything they tear apart, they'll put right back together again.
Well, that's a relief.
Does Alan know about this?
No, I haven't told him yet. I just opened it up.
Well, he's going to be concerned.
I know. I just don't want him to worry. I mean, with everything he's gone through with Jason, with the scare last week.
What scare?
The gas leak. There was a gas leak in the cottage, and I was afraid that Jason was here. Luckily, he was gone.
And now this?
Yeah. Do you know any security companies you could recommend?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll handle it for you. I can get the stuff at a discount and install it half the price. How's that?
Really?
Yeah, I'll have my men come in and do it right after the holiday, if that's okay with you.
That'd be great. I mean, the sooner the better.
Well, good. I'll get the order, and I'll come over and bring it.
You know, sometimes you really surprise me, Jimmy Lee. You don't seem like a quartermate.
Well, that's because I'm not.
Well, Edward is your father, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, but I was raised by a couple named Holt. Any values I got from them. It's the people that raise you that count.
Sure it is. I just hope I can do half as good a job with Jason as the Holts did with you.
Well, it seems like you're right on the right track. If that's all, I gotta go.
Okay. I'm sorry if I hung you up. Thanks for coming by.
Listen, I'll tell Alan about the letter, okay?
Maybe you shouldn't. I don't want him to worry.
Yeah, but he's gotta know about it. After all, he is the baby's father.
Okay. Just don't make too big of a deal out of it.
I won't. See you later.
Bye. Done.
Got a pin for you? You sure you vote now? Okay.
Impressed with him. Why don't you donate to his campaign?
Look ridiculous, Alan. Just because I said I like the speech doesn't mean I'm going to vote for him.
Do me a favor. If you do vote for him, don't tell Father, because he'll disown the both of us.
Oh, for...
I've been looking all over for you.
Well, we've been walking down by the lake.
What is it?
I was over at Heather Weber's this morning.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now she's got him involved.
Is there something wrong?
She got a kidnapping note in the mail.
What?
Whom?
Jason.
Excuse me.
Alan. Alan?
Oh, I'm so sorry it took so long.
Well, you didn't miss very much.
How's the chicken?
Did I get praise? The mayor's speech? Luke's speech?
Luke's speech. Oh, my
Three
goodness.
hot dogs?
Speech.
I would like to have Alan get back here. So he could enjoy some of the fun. Would you excuse me, please?
Certainly not.
Thank you.
What's that?
What's this about kidnappers?
Jimmy Lee, I asked him not to tell you anything.
Never mind that. He said you got a note this morning, some kind of threat.
Alan, it's nothing for you to worry about. I'm having a security system installed.
Well, what happened?
Someone slipped this under my door this morning.
If this is serious, we're going to the police.
You really think that's necessary?
Who was it addressed to?
Resident. It seems like some kind of warning.
It's not a warning. It's a threat. I want Scorpio to have a look at this.
Alan, are you sure?
I'm sure, all right. I'm sure that this is some kind of threat, and I want it investigated.
Okay, if you insist.
Were you planning on going to the picnic?
No, actually, I wasn't. I didn't want to bring Jason and make you uncomfortable, and now with this threat,
Yeah, you're right. Best thing to do is keep him away from crowds. It's very good thinking. Thanks, Heather.
You know how much I care about Jason and his welfare.
You've been very conscientious, Heather, and I've really got to tell you, Jason is very, very lucky to have you.
Well, we all have our responsibilities.
Yes, we do. And I've got to get back to the picnic.
So soon?
Well, you seem to have everything in hand here.
Well, I just thought as long as you were here, you'd like to see Jason. I know he'd love to see you.
Well, I guess a couple of minutes won't matter. Sure.
All right, he's upstairs. Wait till you see the little toy car I got him. It's great. He just loves it. He plays.
Who was that?
Oh, just some door-to-door salesman.
What was he selling?
I don't know. I didn't bother to find out.
You're going to have to be very careful who you open the door to from now on, Heather.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't even think about it. I'll be more careful.
I hate the idea of you living here alone.
Well, I think we'll be fine. I mean, once the security system gets installed.
That child means so much to me, I can't tell you.
I know he does, Alan. He means a lot to me, too. And believe me, as long as I'm around, nothing will happen to Jason.
I'm sure. That's strange. I've just had the most sudden impulse to kiss you. A friendly kiss, I mean, just a peck.
On the cheek would be all right.
I think we better leave it at a handshake. I really appreciate everything that you've done, and I've got to go back to the picnic. Thanks again.
All I really care about is that you're safe. And you are safe.
They're really something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Let me assure you, you're not going to get the same welcome from me. Where have you been?
What are you talking about? I was checking on Jason. He's in this isolated cottage with Heather. There's a kidnapping threat. I had to make sure that they were all right, didn't I? Thank God they're safe.
I don't understand you. I really don't understand you.
What is there to understand, Monica? Please tell me. You can't stand the sight of Jason.
Now, wait a minute.
Don't
That is not...
tell me to wait a minute. The bottom line is that he is my son, and I care about him, and I worry about him, and nothing's going to stop me from doing that.
Okay, fine, Buster. You worry about him. You care about him. You save him from kidnappers. All I want to know is that he does not come into my house.
Who said I was going to bring him into the house?
That was coming next.
How do you know that?
Very simple. You said one word. You said that Jason was isolated in a cottage.
He is, Monica.
No, he isn't, Alan. There are neighbors all around. They are all within spitting distance.
Not the point.
You're right. You are absolutely right. That isn't the point.
Shh.
The point is, Alan, you are going to find a reason, any reason, I don't know when, you're going to find some reason to bring that child into what do you want to call it? The fortress known as the Quartermain Mansion.
Let me make you a promise. I will not bring that child, my child, into your house, okay?
Why don't we just go on back to the fortress? Coming.